A spiritual awakening is deeply personal and a subjective experience, so it's not a one-size-fits-all model that can be described, but there are common themes and stages that has been observed. In the video, I'm gonna discuss 8 stages of spiritual awakening, so stay till the end to see if you have experienced all stages or at what stage you are at the moment. Keep in mind, as we discuss this in the video, that the stages are not rigid or linear. People might move back and forth between them, and it might be experienced in a more intense or a less intense, or shorter or longer manner. My name is Gerda, Muse Mystic and Master Manifester, and I'm dedicated to bring you guidance and knowledge so that you can create the life that you truly desire. The first stage of spiritual awakening is the wake-up call or crisis. This stage often begins with a significant event or a realization that shakes one's sense of security or your understanding of life. It could be a personal loss, a health scare, a relationship that ends, or it can be a profound moment of insight. For example, a person might experience a serious illness that forces them to confront their mortality and prompt them to question the meaning and the purpose of their life. The second stage is the seeking of meaning and purpose. In this stage, there's a strong desire to find meaning and purpose in life. This is here where people begin to explore various belief systems, philosophies, spiritual practices, searching for answers. For instance, someone might start attending different religious services or read books on philosophy, explore meditation as a means of finding purpose, a sense of purpose. The third stage is one of disillusionment. I'm sure many of you have heard it being called the dark night of the soul. This stage can be difficult and a challenging period where your previously held beliefs and structures start to break down. It can feel like a crisis of faith or a loss of identity. Say a person grew up in a strict religious environment. Such a person might experience a crisis of faith and then begin to question the doctrines that they were taught. And then there's the fourth stage, the stage of awakening and insight. In this stage, people might experience moments of profound insight and realization about the nature of reality and their own existence. They might experience the sense of interconnectedness and a shift in their perspective. For example, if someone is meditating, they might get deep clarity in that moment, in those moments, and they might feel a profound sense of peace and oneness with the universe. But more than just only in meditation, it might just happen throughout the day. In the fifth place, the fifth stage that we notice is the stage of integration and inner work. This stage involves the commitment to personal growth and inner healing. Here, a person might practice meditation, they might go to therapy, they might journal, or engage in self-reflective exercises to process past experiences and traumas. Often here, a person who had a difficult childhood might go for therapy to learn how to relate to themselves better, to learn how to love themselves. The sixth stage is one of transcendence and oneness. In this stage, a a person will experience a profound sense of unity and oneness with the universe. It's more than the fourth stage where there was a sense of interconnectedness. This is now a sense of unity and oneness. There will be moments of bliss and ecstasy and a feeling. They will have a sense of transcendence beyond the ego. For example, if someone has such a peak experience, they may feel as though they are connected to all of existence, and they will feel this love and deep connectedness. The seventh stage is one where there is a desire for service and compassion. So in this stage, there's a strong desire to contribute to the well-being of others and the world. Often it includes acts of kindness, compassion, and a sense of responsibility towards the greater good. A person who have experienced such growth might volunteer for a time for charities or engage in acts of kindness in their daily life. Now, the last phase, the final stage, is one of ongoing growth and evolution. Here, a person recognizes that spiritual growth is a lifelong journey. They embrace change, they continue to learn, and they remain open to new experiences and insights. They may continue to explore different spiritual practices, attend workshops and seminars, seek out new opportunities to grow. And this is the final stage of spiritual awakening. So it's important, like I've said in the beginning, to note that these stages are not necessarily experienced in linear fashion, and some might be revisited. Some might experience them in a slightly different order. So in closing, a spiritual awakening is a process where we become aware of a higher and deeper dimension of existence beyond just the physical and material world. It is also a transformative experience which causes a shift in one's consciousness and the understanding of oneself, and also of our perception of reality. I'm sending you infinite love for today, and also on your journey on this beautiful spiritual path that you are on. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you have not yet, so you don't miss any of the content. I post daily shorts and longer videos on a Tuesday and a Saturday. It would also be great if you could leave in the comments where you're tuning in from, so that I can start to get to know you better. Till I speak to you next time, goodbye.